Many fans expect another set of new creatures in Seabrook in Zombies 4, but it's coming with a plot twist this time. There are also many mind-blowing secrets waiting to be unraveled. Zombies have kept every viewer glued right from the beginning, with zombies in Part 1, werewolves in Part 2, and aliens in Part 3. And many are wondering which monsters are next for Seabrook to accept. However, the ending of Zombies 3 hints at having vampires and mermaids in Seabrook, and fans have been trying to guess which one it would be. For once, a big change will happen to Seabrook if mermaids get to join the expanding town of different creatures, as it will be very exciting. Getting to have mermaids in Zombies 4 would mean Seabrook itself would have to leave its usual comfort zone of beautiful houses and landscapes to explore the water, because mermaids rarely survive outside the water. But then Disney usually represents mermaids as having the power to change to human form, which is what could happen in Zombies 4. Seeing as how the zombies apocalypse started 50 years before due to an explosion at the power plant, this could have also shifted something in the water where the mermaids live, making them find an alternative house. So, in their human forms, the mermaids could start trooping into Seabrook, where the residents must accept and learn to live with them. And it only gets exciting from here, because the mermaids could possess the power of sirens to alter people's minds and manipulate and affect their decision-making, which is why Seabrook residents will first see them as a threat. Even the zombies, werewolves, and aliens won't trust the mermaid sirens until they show that they can use their superpower to improve Seabrook. A big test might be involved if mermaid sirens make it to Zombies 4. In the third part, Zed and Addison had many issues and were temporarily separated but reunited shortly after. So there's no real threat to their relationship towards the end, but the mermaid sirens could shake it up. And if Zed is tested or manipulated, his true love for Addison could be more out in the open, which would be a win for the mermaid sirens in being accepted fully into Seabrook. Also, the sirens could use their powers to alter Bucky's mind, and every other person still against the togetherness of different creatures that take Seabrook as a home. Other interesting creatures that could invade Seabrook next are the blood-sucking monsters called vampires. So while many would want to see mermaids, many other fans are excited to see vampires. And the story of vampires that could happen in Zombies 4 is even more thrilling. Unlike the way other creatures invaded Seabrook in the past 3 movies, the vampires will be much cooler, as they will all be asleep except for one. The group may encounter Vanna, a character from the series Addison's Moonstone Mystery, but the event that will follow later could be different than it played out in the series. Vanna could bring so much more on board and work with Addison to unite the vampires with people, and since they've graduated, exploring the summer vacation with vampires before college would be amazing. The love story that has blossomed right before viewers' eyes in Zombies 1 is that of Addison and Zed, and many fans are requesting to see a wedding in Zombies 4 as it's long overdue. However, the mind-blowing thing is marriage might happen, but not immediately. The characters still have to take college seriously and excel in paving the way for the rest who don't fit in. So, in Zombies 4, fans will see Addison settling into college, while still maintaining a beautiful relationship with Zed, but considering they would be in a new environment, Zed could struggle with being accepted by people all over again. And that could cause a lot of challenges in their relationship as they adjust and help other monsters. So their relationship might not be the main focus of Zombies 4, even if it will still be very important. However, if Zed and Addison's relationship would take the backseat in Zombies 4, it might be time for ELIZA and Wyatt to shine. In Zombies 3, ELIZA and Wyatt started a relationship, and it was one of the big plots of the movie. And there are more fascinating things ahead for this couple in Part 4. Now that Zed has opened up the opportunity for other monsters to pursue higher education, it means Wyatt and the rest also have great plans for where they want to go. And Wyatt could go to a school close to where ELIZA is, or even explore the same career path with her to be closer. Whichever way it happens, viewers will see much of ELIZA and Wyatt in Zombies 4, and their relationship progress will be mind-blowing. One of the most confusing things about zombies is figuring out Addison's true identity, as she first thought that she was a werewolf, before it was later confirmed that Addison is part alien in Zombies 3, which fully explains her hair color. However, some theories suggest that Addison is still in the discovery phase, as the next monsters coming to Seabrook could also help Addison find out more about herself. Even though her mum already mentioned that she's part alien, her mum could still be hiding something from her, which is a secret twin sister. This was revealed in the music video of More Than a Mystery, and Zombies 4 could also go that extra when it comes to Addison finding out about herself. In the video, Addison meets another version of herself while dreaming, and this other version, who happens to be in a different universe, looks tougher and more dangerous than the cool-headed Addison. So when it all comes down to the fact that Addison's parents might not be saying the entire truth about their origin, and it will all be exposed in Zombies 4. Also, if the cool Addison is an alien, her twin sister might be a witch, and there's more more to pack from here in Part 4. Addison might get busy in college, but the mystery of her identity will only get broader, with many mysterious things waiting to happen in Zombies 4, and how overwhelming it will be to have new monsters join Seabrook. College could pass quickly for the characters to face the real world, and in that real world, the wedding bell might ring, and then fans would get to know if Disney's zombies can have babies or not. Zed and Addison have had many obstacles in their relationship due to the disruption of activities caused by new monsters coming into Seabrook in the past. Also, there's fear that once Addison finds her real origin, things could change again, and she might get separated from Zed like in Zombies 3. So, for things like that not to keep threatening their relationship, Zed could propose to Addison, so they don't get taken apart no matter what happens. And they could also have a baby, and fans are curious to find out what a half-human and half-zombie baby would look like. And nothing would get more mind-blowing than that in Zombies 4. Bucky has been an annoying villain right from the start, and towards the end of Zombies 1, viewers thought Bucky had become a better person, but his true colours never left him as Part 2 exposed. But despite being annoying, Bucky has some amazing sides to him too, depending on how you choose to look at it. As a villain, Bucky probably struggles with himself more than he does with outsiders, and it's obvious how much he enjoys attention and likes to be the only popular person in the room. Bucky doesn't hate the monsters joining Seabrook, he only hates that they drive love and attention from him, which is why a big change could happen to Bucky in Zombies 4. The monsters coming to Seabrook next, or even those already living there, could do something to make Bucky look back at his life experiences and what made him so selfish. And looking back, Bucky would begin to understand that he struggles so hard to accept others because he has the same struggles. So it will take this revelation to have Bucky change in Zombies 4, and it will be emotional, as fans will finally see the villain get vulnerable. The zombies warmed fans' hearts and got Seabrook to be on their side in the first movie, but the dark truth is that they might be more harmful, as their real identities could get exposed in Part 4. Disney tried to play it safe in the first movie by making zombies interesting and more human-like. According to theories, zombies are living but demised characters, meaning that they're meant to be brain dead, without being able to do much or have intelligence. However, since it's been up to 50 years since the chemical contamination happened which turned them into zombies, there has been an improvement in that aspect. But zombies' traits don't fade off easily, and it's that zombies are people-eaters who aren't only interested in consuming brains only. So they might not be as cool as viewers thought, and the revelation of this and more could further affect Addison and Zed's relationship in Zombies 4. The cool thing is that just as Addison finds so many truths about herself, Zed will also start uncovering some secrets about being a zombie, and the things that happened in between those 50 years. Aside from all of these amazing things that could happen in Zombies 4, Disney would also surprise the viewers with additional cast members. And the cool thing is, they might be a cast that you're already familiar with from another franchise, Legacies. With the Legacies series stopping at Season 4, there might be a crossover to bring some cast in to act in Zombies 4, as the new sets of monsters come to Seabrook. And because they're already used to the fantasy world, it would be an easy transition and a great representation on screen, especially if they get to play vampires. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Bye guys!